are yours, Alice?
Yay. So, what's next?
The big question now is what the rest of the curse bearers are up to. Luckily, the Sumida River is a good distance from any of the Seven Mysteries. It's unlikely the other curse bearers will come all the way here. I can finally have a moment to think.
I see. All right.
Nika?
Excuse me?
Is that a woman's voice? Who could it be? Where did she come from? It's like she appeared out of nowhere.
Nika?
I'm here. I just don't see, is it...
The stream is frozen.
The stream's frozen.
Yeah,
Stream is frozen.
Fucking
Dang.
hell, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stream is frozen.
frozen.
I thought it was just me.
I was like
Sorry.
wondering, I'm like, what do I read? Very
I don't know
sorry.
why, but I love it when he swears.
It's cute.
It's just so rare that it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Caught me off guard.
You mean
Oh,
when he
they-
swears out of when he's not acting?
See,
Yeah.
anything thinking right now?
Yeah,
yeah.
I do.
Right. Sorry about that.
Well, I'm here. I didn't mean to startle you. I'm terribly sorry if I've gotten in the wrong people, but would you happen to be curse bearers?
Curse bearers. What's that then?
It means someone who is gathering souls for the rite of resurrection. If you have heard of the rite of resurrection, haven't you? Everybody's talking about it.
Color me intrigued. Care to tell me more, Miss... what was your name again?
Oh, silly me. I am Ayame Tono.
She says her name's Ayame. I'd guess she's around 20. She must be brave walking around alone with a plate. Or maybe there's more to it. He's hiding it well, but I can sense that he's got his guard up. Could there be more to this girl than meets the eye? Checking around. Don't want to miss anything good.
There is more to the rite of resurrection than meets the eye, you see. So the best way to collect souls dregs is to kill other curse bearers. And that's about the size of it. I hope it wasn't too much to follow.
No, I think I got the gist. Funny old world we live in, huh? So, are you saying you're one of these curse bearers?
Oh no, well, not quite. It's complicated. I am not, but Yataro is.
Taro, is that your boyfriend?
Oh, heavens no. Just a friend. His full name is Yitaro Namigaki. We're, I suppose you could say, partners in crime.
Funny way of putting it. So where is this Yutaro now?
Well, about that. He's not actually a curse bearer anymore. He's more like a former curse bearer.
Former? How so?
I don't really know the details myself, but apparently he's lost his cursed stone. Typically, right? He makes such a show of being a top student, only to flunk where it counts. So, now I'm out here looking for curse bearers myself. If you want something done, right?
Ah, that must be it. She must be half of the young couple Richter mentioned. But she isn't a curse bearer herself, and her friend has lost his curse stone. Neither of them will be of use to me.
I should ask her what her deal is. He lost it? How did he do that?
I wasn't with him at the time, so I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore. Although, well... It's strange that you'd probe into that of all things.
I'm just curious. I'm just the curious sort, that's all. Sorry if it's a touchy subject.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't particularly care about keeping it a secret.
Ah, that must be it. She must be half of the young couple Richter mentioned. But she isn't a curse bearer herself, and her friend has lost his curse stone. Neither of them will be of use to me.
Yutaro can be a little irrational sometimes, so I have to keep a level head on my shoulders.
So anyway, mind if I ask why you thought I was a curse bearer?
Oh, that! I am terribly sorry. I was so rude. I saw the two of you out late at night, and I suppose I made assumptions.
Gotcha. Sorry if we gave you the wrong idea. Out of interest, what was your plan if we did turn out to be curse bearers?
Great question. And the answer is, I was going to ask you very nicely for your cursed stones.
And you thought we would have given them to you, just like that?
Well, maybe not, but you know what they say. You never know until you ask.
You really must love your boyfriend if you're willing to try something that risky.
Oh, goodness, no. We're just friends. My life doesn't revolve around him, you know? Anyway, you aren't curse bearers, so I'm just bothering you, aren't I? Please ignore me.
So what are you trying to do with this rite of resurrection?
Well, Yutaro has his own plan all laid out. I don't know if I can get behind it though. It seems, how do I put it? Self-centered. I mean, if you got a chance to resurrect the dead, it would be a waste not to use it on someone that really matters, right? So, I was planning to steal his curse stone at the last second and use it for myself. Well, until he lost it anyway. Oh, but don't tell Yutaro I was going to do that, okay? I don't think he'd be happy to hear it.
Of course. Keeping secrets is my business.
My, aren't you dashing?
Sounds like you really have your heart set on this rite. What were you hoping to use it on?
Do you promise you won't laugh?
Cross my heart.
Well then, let me tell you my master plan. Prepare to be amazed. I am an art student, you see. Woodblock prints are my specialty. Ukiyo-e in particular.
Ukiyo-e? Huh? You must be a cultured lady.
Really? Do you think so? Everybody says it's strange interest for a girl to have. You know, people often think of ukiyo-e as some inaccessible, high-class art form. But that's actually totally untrue. Back in the Edo period, it was the art for the masses, amusement for the common people. So, when you think about it, we feel exactly the same thrill from every brushstroke as they did back then. Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I guess.
And as far as I'm concerned, the undisputed king of ukiyo-e is the one and only Hakusai. Have you heard of him?
Sure I have. He's famous. Didn't he live somewhere around here back during the Edo period?
That's right. You're just as knowledgeable as you look. His 36 views of Mount Fuji are so iconic. They're the only works of his most people know. But Hakusai was so much more than just mountains and waves. That's only the teeny tiny tip of a veritable iceberg work.
I gotta admit, I only really know him from those landscapes myself.
Oh, don't worry about it. Anyone can learn. When Hakusai died at the age of 90, he left behind over 30,000 drawings. That's multiple drawings a day of 80 years. Amazing, right?
So we kept on drawing right up into his old age, huh? Impressive.
But even in his final years, he was never satisfied with his own work. His dying words were, "Should heaven afford me but 5 more years, I should finally become a true artist. Even on his deathbed, he still thought he had more to learn. He was already the greatest painter and artist of the era. Who knows what he could have done with more time? Well, that's what I want to find out.
Hmm? Hold on. Are you saying...
Besides, he always said he wanted to move out of the 100 houses, but he only made it to 93. Isn't that just tragic?
Oh, no. No way this is going where... No way this is going where I think it's going.
Imagine the masterpieces he could create with modern techniques. I feel all dizzy just thinking about it.
You've gotta be kidding me. So if I understand correctly, you want to use the Rite of Resurrection to...
That's right. I want to bring Hakusai back to life.
Well, that's certainly a novel idea.
That's what she'd use it on? What a waste.
Oh gosh, is that the time? I should be going. I need to get my hands on a curse bearer before daybreak. Sorry for flagging you down out of the blue like that. Best of luck!
Well, there goes trouble. If we're going after curse stones, we should keep an eye on her, too, if we can.
Why do you say that?
Before she left, she wished us best of luck. She's got at least an inkling that we're curse bearers.
My.
There's a good chance we'll clash sooner or later. We're after the same thing, after all. You head back to the mansion, ma'am. I think I'll tail her for a little while.
This one, Cloud?
Yeah, go for it.
Back here again. I left Richter to continue looking for curse bearers, and came home alone. I can hear the wind rattling in the trees. The old Shigima mansion. We rebuilt it here after the Great Kanto earthquake. It always stayed the same, all these years. Even the war didn't. I never liked it growing up. I always wanted to live somewhere more. Sorry, it's a little floaty.
It's okay. I think you can hit backspace to just close it automatically.
Oh, tight. Good to know. Will this really be enough to gather the soul dregs I need? What if nobody uses any more curses? I'll lose my chance to bring him back. It's the same thing. No, okay. That's further I can go. Mm. Okay. Cool. I'm so curious if I just hit wait a couple more times to press something, but
Oh, Frank, need you to connect to me.
I will disconnect.
Alright, can you control?
There.
Oh, there you go. Let's go to your next section.
Let me get back in the car
Yeah, that one. Resume.
Oh god. I need to disconnect and reconnect. My
Okay.
mouse is- Does this thing work with controller?
Check. Start from last conversation with Arashi.
Hideki Ayame. He says he's a local historian. But supposedly he knows more about the Rite of Resurrection than anybody. The fact he's here at this time of night, it's plenty possible that he's a curse bearer. Well, in that case, I think I might have a guess as to what it is you were looking for.
Duck.
What? Damn it. If you know about that, then...
Calm down. No need to get so defensive. I regret last session not involving June in this. June, feel free to input wherever you want.
Oh, sure. Do you remember what you did last time? If you showed it or hit it?
I think I hit it.
Yeah, I think maybe show it this time.
We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice, friendly chat?
A curse stone. You are a curse bearer. A leaf. Is it the Evergreen Beach then? It is the Evergreen Beach then?
Yep. Will you show me yours?
This is mine. The ever-burning lantern.
Interesting. I think we should hide it.
I think he already knows.
True,
Because
he
he's a
does know more than
historian.
everyone else.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you this for free. The Evergreen Beach comes from a man who was hanged for spreading false rumors. But the accusations against him were unfounded, and he died cursing those who deceived him.
Ah. So that is the resentful memory held within the Evergreen Beach. The memories of the Seven Mysteries are truly fascinating. If only I could collect them all.
Do whatever you want, But you should know something. This stone of mine lets me curse anyone who tries to mislead me.
What? But
So don't try and lie to me. I'll know.
you would curse a citizen? And you call yourself an officer of the law?
That all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to.
What is it that you want?
The curse stones are dangerous. I'd like to confiscate yours.
Excuse me? But my right!
First, let me ask you one thing. You haven't used that curse, have you?
No, of course I haven't, I swear.
Do we call him out?
Of course.
I see. Good. Now, why don't you hand over that stone? Unless you'd rather try using it on me instead.
Damn you! I won't give it to you! If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime?
The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offenses Act. Or you hand it over, and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if you were arrested.
Fine. You can have the stone. Here.
Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. Oh, right. Would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? If you help us out, we'll give you all the information we've gotten after we solve the case. What do you say?
In that case, will you tell me about all the resentful memories of the Seven Mysteries? I believe they are the key to the secret hidden in the Record of Fates.
Sure. Why not? I'll learn about them as I collect the curse stones.
But thanks to you, we learned a lot from him.
I wonder, the mysteries in the right are all public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bearers and the source of the curse here hidden. I was hoping he'd at least give us a clue about how to beat these curses.
Oh, I see. Then we should be more aggressive next time. Really make them spit it out. And by we, I mean you.
I'm guessing he wants to save this curse. He wouldn't have told us anything, no matter what we asked. But now we know where he hangs out. We can always send someone for him if need be.
Right. Got it. I was surprised to hear that there are actually 9 of the 7 mysteries, though.
Yeah, that's 2 extra curse bearers we have to find. We've confiscated 2, so there are 6 more. They could be anywhere in this town.
We have to find them fast, or they may start using the curses.
No, I think we're already too late.
Huh?
I didn't tell you this, but there were some soul dregs in Namagaki's curse stone.
Really? Then he already killed someone with it?
It's not much, so it probably wasn't a curse bearer. Shit. Well, we know who did it. We can make arrangements to take him into custody. We'll have Paranormal Affairs pick him up tomorrow. For now, we continue our search.
Right. On to the next place. We just have to cross them off the list one by one. Oh, but... Boss?
Hmm?
Good to know we can use the Minor Offenses Act to arrest people with curse stones. But why didn't we do that with Namagaki?
If we could do that, there'd be no need for Paranormal Affairs. What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest?
Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Mio's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? There's someone coming down the road. That's... Oh no. It's a teacher. It's Mr. Ariashi. He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Wait. He's the one who discovered the rite of resurrection. It wouldn't be strange for him to be involved with curses. I wonder if he has a curse stone. What do I do? But it's way past the 10 minutes Mio said she'd be here by. I managed to escape. I can't let that go to waste. I need to get out of here before anyone sees me.
All right, Frank.
Well, with this, we'll have visited every place connected to the Seven Mysteries.
This is the last spot, huh? And we've got nothing to show for it. Even though every last location looked suspect from top to bottom.
Maybe we came at the wrong time. There might not have been any cursed bearers around.
Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes then.
Or maybe someone's been observing our movements.
What? No way.
It's just a thought. Either way, we should check out this last place.
Let's hope we finally get a lead.
Whoa, whoa. What the hell is this?
Is he dead?
Damn it. We were too late. Was this a curse too?
Hang on. I'm gonna call this in.
I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around.
Boss, bad news.
What is it?
Another mysterious death was reported in the area just now. The medical unit and forensics team are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive.
Ah, that is bad news. So they got someone else.
You think this is the work of a curse bearer?
With suspicious deaths popping up one after another, we have to assume it is. Shit. Guess we'll be stuck waiting around for a while.
Huh? Boss, that phone is ringing.
I'm not looking down. It's spooky. What's this? There's something stuck to the side of the phone.
Come on, boss. That's not what we're supposed to be searching for.
I checked the surroundings earlier. There were no signs of a curse bearer or any curse echoes around. The ringing of the phone is the only sound cutting through the quiet park. He seems distracted by the phone.
Boss, the phone.
What about it?
It's ringing.
It sure is.
Aren't you going to pick it up?
Huh? Why would I?
Why wouldn't you? It's super suspicious.
If it's the same thing. Oh, give it a rest.
Do you have anything better to do?
Well, not exactly.
Then why don't you pick it up?
A young man in his 20s, killed in cold blood. He's definitely dead, but I can't quite discern the cause from what I've seen. There are no obvious external wounds, but what is that leaking from his mouth? Water? Well, we better go check it out.
You're right. But be careful, it could be a curse.
Hey, I said we. You expect me to go alone?
You're the one who's tough against this stuff. Don't worry, boss, you can do it. Go on now.
Damn it. Hello? Kinshibori Park phone booth.
James. James?
Are you fucking with me, Tsutsumi? Or were you just too scared to answer the phone? Who is this? I finally got him. The real deal. Detective Tatsuo Tsutsumi himself. Ah, wait. That's Chief Inspector Tsutsumi now, isn't it? You've come a long way since I last met.
I asked you to identify yourself.
Man, have you forgotten already? After all the time we spent together. What a time that was. As I recall, I gave you quite the runaround.
Wait, is this? Umichika Nejima?
What? Did you say Fumichiki Nejima? Like the one from the Nejima murders?
Ding, 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 ding. You got it. I had a feeling that great Chief Tsutsumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy.
You should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins.
That it did. I've repented. My conscience is clean as a whistle.
Bullshit. 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for the shit you did.
I don't know about that. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole.
What? If this is the real Fumichika Nejima, he must still have a grudge against me for arresting him. So is this payback? Damn it. What is your goal?
Now, you gotta understand. I've repented, seen the light. I've been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job. I've been real serious about walking the right path.
Well, that's very nice. Keep it up.
But it was no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back. I knew I had to give you a little token of thanks, or I'd never truly be able to have a fresh start. Do you get what I'm saying?
No thanks. I don't need anything. No need to do all that for me. Just try to live a quiet life.
Oh, it's no hassle. No hassle at all. It would be all too easy to just kill you. To tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 fucking years of waiting.
That's a long time to nurture a grudge.
You fucking bet it is. Let it gnaw at me. Grow inside of me. I thought of nothing else. All that time, I played model prisoner. Endured the harassment those asshole guards threw at me. And I did it all for you, Tsutsumi. So please, just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings.
Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you.
Shut the fuck up! That attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last.
What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away.
I just told you I'm not coming for you yet. Pay attention when people talk, shithead. You see, this time, I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging me for mercy.
Wow. Oh no. I'm so sorry, dear Nejima. Please, forgive me. I won't do it again.
Shut the fuck up! This is exactly why I've always hated you so much!
It was worth a shot.
Did you really think that would save me, asshole? You must be crazy.
Well then, we're both crazy. We've got so much in common. We should be friends.
Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm going to kill everyone you care about. One by one, till there's no one left.
Sorry to disappoint, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life.
Boss, what about me? Or wait, are you just trying to protect me?
There's not a single person you care about. I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that.
Don't you fucking dare. I'm warning you.
Ooh, very nice. This is more like it. She's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all. Such a good girl. Oh my. Don't tell me that she just happens to live in Honjo.
What? She does? No, forget it. This isn't funny, asshole. I'm gonna find you and make you pay.
I love it. Keep going. I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears.
Fuck you. How do you know where I am?
That's my favorite part. The sound of confusion in your voice. It's to die for. This is delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you shit. Have fun racking your tiny brain for it. I guess I could give you a little hint.
Go on.
Well, you see, I have the one-sided read. Tsutsumi, you have the Evergreen Beach, no?
Nejima.
You're curse bearer. You're using the power of the curse.
Indeed. And what a peculiar curse it is. But that's where my hints end.
God damn it. The curse echo couldn't have fallen into worse hands.
One more thing we should discuss. In fact, it's the most important thing.
I thought you were finally going to shut up. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pass.
Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but, something tells me you'd get bored.
No, I'm good. you got me real fired up. You're in my head. Well done.
But this is a gift tailor-made for you. I'm gonna kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person living here.
You couldn't.
Oh, but with this curse of mine, I can. I'll give you until dusk. By then, I could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it'll all be your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know they'll all die because of you. So tragic. It must be tearing you apart.
Don't fuck with me. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse that strong.
Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one. Which means I can have my fun without needing to hold it back one little bit. It's almost like the Feast of Shadows was cast just for me.
You're surprisingly well informed about this. Who was it that tipped you off?
Who knows?
Then how about I kill myself first and ruin all your fun? What about that, asshole?
Idiot, you think I'd call it off just because you were dead? There's no running away for you.
I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Nejima.
You've got 12 hours. Do you really think your paltry little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans? Oh, the sacrifices made will be heavy. I can't wait to see you sobbing with regret. Oh, and I'll even have enough soul drags to pull off the rite of resurrection. How splendid!
Wait, Nejima, you're after the...
Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now.
Boss.
Erio, did you catch all that?
Nejima. What is he planning?
Who knows? For now, we need to find him and get him into custody. Send word to HQ. But the fact that the Seven Mysteries are wrapped up in this is going to make things tricky.
You mean with Nejima being a curse bearer?
Just our luck, really. Couldn't have been the worst guy. Sounds like his curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I'd like to avoid getting our investigators caught in the crossfire. We'll use them to find out where he is, but then we're going in alone. We should try to collect as many curse stones as we can before then. Let's hurry.
Aye, aye, boss.
It was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Nejima's threats, along with the curses, were kept a secret from the general public. However, the Honjo serial killings still made international headlines following the death of police officer Hajime Yoshimi. At my request, a large-scale investigation was launched into Fumichika Nejima's whereabouts. I Myself and Erio spent the rest of the night looking for curse bearers in the area, but our search ended in vain. And with that, the curtain closed on that cursed night.
Keep going your path.
Sorry for the wait, boss, but I managed to gather some information.
Took you long enough.
Forensics has finished their investigation, and the body's been carried away. That said, we're still closing the park to the public, at least for the time being. This place was really giving me the creeps last night, but it looks pretty normal now with the sun out.
Take a look at good old June Erio. He's been up all night gathering information. Must be nice to be young and have that kind of energy. But I'm glad to have him on my side. Gave me a chance to rest up.
Things at the station were pretty hectic, but I managed to get some info. Let me fill you in.
Thanks. The floor's yours.
A total of 3 mysterious deaths were confirmed in the area, including the one in this park. So, let's start with that one. The young man we found here. He's been identified as Shogo Okie, 25 years old, a regular old office worker who worked around here. He died of asphyxiation due to water in the lungs. He drowned.
He drowned in the middle of the park. It's not possible. Gotta be a curse we're dealing with here.
About that, boss. Isn't this park associated with one of those 7 mysteries, too?
Oh god. No idea, remember?
I know we have the Evergreen Beach, and
we have
I think
the
it might be the
foot-washing.
foot-washing mansion, but that's the one that we took from the other guy.
From the college kid.
From the college kid, and then we also have the ever-burning lantern, so it's not that. It might be the Whispering Canal, or the Haunting Clappers. Oh, but I think the Haunting Clappers is the one that the girls have. The high school girl.
Yeah, this is the one that if you turn your back, they die.
Yeah, I think it's the Whispering Canal. Maybe.
Alright. I was thinking Fool's Procession, because walking away. Let's go with Whispering
Canal
Canal.
is water.
I have faith
But
in you.
I might be wrong. That's right, the Whispering Canal. It does seem like there'd be a link between a canal and death by drowning, don't you think?
I'm thinking, Ario. You're starting to get the hang of this. So let's assume they're related. What's next?
Before that, the body of a woman was found behind a residential complex in Kamizawa. The victim has been identified as Tawako Hayashi, 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in the area. As for the cause of death, well...
Yes.
The entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force. No murder weapon was discovered in the area, but considering the way she was found, we were looking for something large, flat, and heavy that could have crushed her in one fell swoop.
Hang on. Are you saying she was stepped on? Meaning... I think this is the foot washing mansion.
Yeah.
Because this was supposed to be the darkness one.
I think so.
I think.
Oh.
Is that that or that?
Could it be the beckoning light? Or is that the one with... Because I know the adult woman, I'm forgetting her name, but the one played by Alice, I think she has the one with the lighter.
Yeah, she's got the
that
fire
one might
one.
be the beckoning light.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, that...
But we
Wait,
have
we
the
got the
Evergreen
lantern from the professor, right?
Yeah, and she still has hers, I think. So it's not the ever-burning lantern.
Oh no, foot washing is the seeing the legs hover.
Yes.
Okay, so...
That's the one, yeah. I think it might... you know...
I'm thinking
I
fool's
don't know.
possession.
Go for what you think.
Go for it.
Boss? Pretty sure the curse associated with crushing is the foot washing mansion.
Ah, right. That's the one.
The place the body was discovered is also known to be related with the Seven Mysteries.
Then is this Namagaki's doing? Shit. I knew he'd used it. Judging by the amount of soul dregs, the victim was just a regular person, not a curse bearer. Guess we should report this to Paranormal Affairs.
Got it. And as for the third victim... He was identified as Kohei Jonoichi, 32, a teacher at Komagata High. He was found in the school's courtyard. Cause of death appears to be external trauma from a fall or heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs. Since he was found in the middle of courtyard, he couldn't have fallen from the gymnasium or the main building.
A teacher dying at school. And not just any school. Komagata houses one of the Seven Mysteries.
I think this one's the Haunting Clappers.
That makes sense
But
to me.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, well, you were right on 2 for 3 so far.
Thanks. I believe it houses the Fool's Procession.
Ah, that's right. I was gonna say that one, I swear.
We can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of a curse. I see. Either way, it seems all 3 victims can be tied to the Seven Mysteries.
There's probably a curse bearer at the center of it all, pulling the strings. But you've got a point. All these strange deaths do point in one direction.
That's right. And Hajime's case wasn't all that different either.
He also died of mysterious causes in a place connected to the Seven Mysteries. Problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the curses were activated.
Could he have been hit by a different curse? One that didn't have anything to do with the Seven Mysteries?
That's a thought, but if that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful practitioner, one who could pull off a curse like that without using a curse stone. There aren't many people in this day and age who could do something like that.
Oh, really? I see. I don't know too much about that stuff.
I'd be more surprised if you did.
Well, looking at these deaths, it seems like many of the curse bearers acted last night.
But we can't rule out that there were more killings from which the bodies haven't been found.
Yikes. I hadn't thought of that.
But there is one silver lining. Judging by my own curse stone, it seems that the curses can't be activated while the sun's out.
Oh, that's great news. So basically, we're safe during the daytime?
Exactly. It's also likely why Nejima gave us till dusk.
Ah, he must have known the curse stones couldn't be used during the day.
Either way, we got till nightfall to settle this. It's time we fleshed out the other curse bearers.
Aye aye, boss. Let's do this. At the moment, we only know the identity of 4 curse bearers, you included. Yutaro Namagaki had the foot-washing mansion, and Hideki Ariashi had the ever-burning lantern. We've got both of their curse stones. And then there's Nejima, who claims he has the one-sided reed.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
We'd better figure out who the remaining 5 are quick. How should we go about looking for them?
There's no point in searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on other things for now. Tracking down Nejima may lead us to the other curse bearers too. Either way, he should be our top priority. He could do some real damage if we don't get to him. I also want to look a little more into Yoshimi. I got a feeling there's some connection there.
Aye aye, boss. Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. I asked around Sumida's Community Safety Bureau where Yoshimi was stationed. It seems like he was investigating the apparent suicide of a girl named Michio Shiraishi.
Ah, yeah. I heard about that.
He was trying to determine whether it really was a suicide. Looking into the height of the building, the force of the impact, her wounds, all that. He must have suspected some kind of foul play, because he'd ordered a full investigation. But it had already been deemed a suicide, and his superiors told him not to go stirring things up.
Huh. What was the evidence?
Well, according to the report I found on his desk last night, the body was found at the foot of a building, a ways away from the road. There was no evidence of vehicular collision, so it was ruled a suicide. But
he thought there was more to it.
yes, a truck or other flat-faced vehicle traveling at high speeds could have inflicted similar damage. In other words, sometimes a traffic accident can look an awful lot like a fall.
So there is a chance that it wasn't a suicide. But what a terrible way to go.
There were no brake marks on the road, meaning it would have been a hit and run. The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all.
This is turning into quite the grisly case. But the vehicle couldn't have come out from a collision like that unscathed.
Exactly. So I asked the traffic bureau to keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage. But I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they're looking very hard.
Though we've got no proof. That said, if it was a traffic accident rather than a suicide, It's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because he was on the verge of discovering the truth.
That's true. You think the driver is the one who did him in?
Not quite. Yoshimi had already talked to forensics and the traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have covered things up.
You're right on that. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, it doesn't seem like enough reason to kill a cop. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else too. I managed to get a hold of Michio Shiraishi's address. Yoshimi went there a bunch over the course of his investigation. Might be a good idea for us to drop by too.
Good thinking. Hopefully that'll give us some more leads. Alright, let's move on to the next topic. Just kidding. Let's go back to the same topic.
Remember the girl Yoshimi met the day he died? One Hitomi Okuda? Community Safety didn't have any contact information for her on hand.
Not even an address.
Well, they had her parents' information, but when I called, they said they hadn't heard from her in a month. Lots of family issues from the sound of it. They even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That said, she still goes to school once in a while, so we might be able to find her there.
Not sure we really have the time for a stakeout right now. But she could be a key witness. Can't we have community safety tracker down for us?
We can ask, but it might be tricky to get it done today. For starters, Tomagata High School is closed today.
Ah, because of the teacher that died.
That's right.
Alright, but if it's not something we can do today, we may have to forget about it. Let's move on then.
HQ has mobilized a search unit for Nejima. But so far, we haven't received any word.
Guessing he wasn't at home or at work.
About that. Apparently he vacated his last known address a week ago.
You serious? So we have no idea where he lives.
It gets worse. I checked in with that factory he was working at. They told me he was only there for a month before he quit.
Hold on a second. You're telling me nobody caught that?
Well, I had the same thought, so I spoke to his probation officer. Turns out he'd been doing house visits and interviews, but never bothered checking on his workplace. He also said he'd lost track of Nejima when he moved to a new place.
Jeez, that's just sloppy.
I've heard that they're giving parole to just about anyone these days because they're running out of room in the prisons. Which also means there aren't enough probation officers to go around. Dude's probably overworked.
But Nejima got to fuck about unsupervised. God damn it. That asshole was annoyingly good at faking remorse. Or insanity. Whatever the situation calls for. Back when I arrested him all those years ago, just talking to him left a bad taste in my mouth.
He's probably hiding under a false name, which will make it hard to track him down. That'd explain why he so brazenly made contact.
That asshole, he's mocking us.
Well, for now, the paperwork to circulate his name and mugshot is being filed.
That's gonna take way too long. We only have until dusk.
I got some information about Yoshimi's fiancé from community safety. Her name is Mayu Chozawa, 27 years old. He works as a beautician in the area. Look, I even managed to get a picture of her. She sure is a beauty. But
Oh boy, here it comes. But what?
community safety hasn't been able to contact her since Yoshimi died. Not by phone or at her house. In other words, no response. Dead silence.
There it is. Can't things just be easy for once? It's definitely starting to look suspect. Crime of passion, perhaps?
It is fairly common for people to be killed by a lover or a spouse. But Yoshimi was well liked, and they'd been together for over 10 years.
You never know. Things could be different behind closed doors.
I guess so.
But we'll have to consider the opposite scenario too. It could be that the same person who is out for Yoshimi is after his fiancée as well. She could be in danger.
You're right. Either way, she's important to the case. HQ already has people looking for her. We'll know as soon as she's found. So, speaking of Nejima,
Yeah?
did you manage to reach your daughter? It would be best to put her into protective custody as soon as possible.
Not yet. I can't reach her. They called, but she's not picking up. Wasn't home when they went to the house either.
That's not good. Does that mean she never came home? And why weren't you the one trying to reach her?
Shut up. I don't have her contact info, alright?
Damn, she really doesn't trust you, huh?
Either way, I told her mother that it was an emergency and that we'd send an officer to find her and get her to safety. She was real reluctant, but I got her to agree.
I guess that explains why you got divorced. But if you, her former father, can't find her, how the hell did Nejima do it?
Former? Hey? It cuts deep.
Yikes, sorry. It just kinda slipped out.
Anyway, I suspect it has something to do with his curse echo.
Back on topic already, huh?
He said his curse could kill a lot of people in a short time. It may even allow him to act from a distance.
I see.
The one-sided read. What was the story about again?
Something about a man stalking a woman who goes insane and chops her up.
Ah, right. One of the more gruesome of the Seven Mysteries.
As for Nejima's whereabouts, all we can do is throw more people at it till we find something. I'll check in with HQ frequently to see if they've got any updates. And that's about it. Shall we continue our investigation? We could go to Komagata High School to look into Hitomi Okuda, or to Michio Shiraishi's house to find out more about her.
We did it. Let's move.
Yeah.
Tell me more stories, Erio.
Keep going.
All right. Fancy sushi.
And
What are we thinking? High school or back
let's go
alleyway?
to Komagata High School. Here we are, Komagata High. Classes are suspended for the day, so the students are just kind of wandering around aimlessly. The news of the dead teacher has also attracted a fair share of rubberneckers. The atmosphere is kind of tense with this many cops around. Komagata High's gymnasium also serves as a polling place and evacuation center. A lot of the buildings around here are still made of wood, but this place looks safe and sturdy. The school gate will stay locked while forensics inspects the scene of the incident. Looks like they're still busy. Let's talk to the person in charge later.
I got a click.
Is there something on my shirt? Don't tell me I stink. This place isn't only connected to the case because of the students were under Yoshimi's jurisdiction. It's also the site of the Fool's Procession, and of course, where that teacher was killed. Seems like a likely place to find some clues, don't you think? Oh, right. Speaking of schools,
What is it?
you said Paranormal Affairs can't help us right now. So why don't we get that psychic high schooler you mentioned to help us? A lot of people in the case led back to the school anyway, so it might make things easier to have them with us.
For a guy who questioned me on the legality of working with them, you sure seem eager to exploit underage labor.
Hey, who said anything about exploiting them? I just want to give our young experts the opportunity to shine.
When did you become such a smooth talker? Anyway, I'm afraid I don't know where they are.
Oh, I see. I wonder if there's anyone who could help us scout out the area.
Maybe that gate guard can help. Apparently not.
Building. There you go. Yoshimi also looked out for these students as Sumida City officer. Juvenile delinquency has been a growing problem for years now. This school's no exception.
Oh, they're gone. Tell me that we should look for someone again. Yep.
Maybe think.
Oh. 9 a.m., a perfectly reasonable time for students to be at school, and yet, I doubt this will be that simple. We gotta check school gates. Gymnasium's nothing.
Maybe we need to move to a different location. Go back later.
Always worth a shot.
Seems like Michio's house is at the end of this road. We don't want to intimidate them, so maybe I should go alone. The houses are really crammed together in these narrow alleyways. Strangers like us walking through definitely stand out. It really feels like old Tokyo.
Quiet. This place is normally pretty lively, full of people coming and going. But it seems like everyone's decided to stay inside because of the recent incident. So, the Shiraishi household. There is a chance that Michio didn't actually kill herself. Might be for the best that we didn't find her parents. Erio is checking the Shiraishi house at the end of the road. Street's real narrow, so two big guys like us would stick out like a pair of sore thumbs.
Alright, I'll go check the house.
Oh, and now I'm alone. Ario's off checking the Shiraishi household. I'll just wait till he gets back. So, Shiraishi household. Oh. Oh, you're back.
No luck, boss.
No one home?
Doesn't look like it. I knocked for a while, but nobody came to the door. I glanced in the windows, but there was no sign of activity inside either. And I saw about 3 newspapers stuffed into their mailbox.
That button's new.
What does it do?
I have a feeling like this is one of those, this is as far as this story can go.
Until something else happens.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Click on you another time. You look kind of disappointed.
I do.
Not much we can do if they're not home. Let's go somewhere else for now. Oh, okay. Sure, take a chance.
Here we are. Come got to hide.
So suspense pops up, you need to go to that because that means you can't progress any further.
Alright.
Good to know.
Let's check on Yakko, so Kyle, take control.
Yeah, Kyle.
I need to connect to Parsec again. Alright. Let's pray that the controller's working now.
I see it lighting up. Good.
Whoop. Okay, wait.
Press circle to exit out.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes to your story below.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm a little dumb.
It's okay. X.
It's okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Lini. Lini, is your mic working?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
I don't know why that happens. I just have to re-leave and re-enter and then it works. I don't get it. Oh, good morning, Yakko. Huh? Yakko, rise and shine.
Huh?
You're up.
Huh? It's morning?
Are you okay? Can you remember your name?
I'm... Yes! I'm Yakko... Sorry. Sakazaki.
Good. Seems like you're fully awake.
Oh, Mio. Thanks for last night. Was everything okay?
Yep, still alive. I couldn't dispel the curse echo or learn the identity of who used it, but I managed to at least get away. But in that situation, it's the best you can hope for.
I'm sorry I got you involved in something so dangerous. I meant to look for you as soon as the sun rose, but I was just so sleepy. I can't even remember when I fell asleep.
It's okay. It's only natural to be exhausted after what you just went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped up in all this. It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening.
Oh yeah, you said something about that last night. Just who are you exactly, Mio?
The truth is, I've been trained in things having to do with the supernatural.
Huh? You mean you can learn that kind of stuff like you would with flower arranging?
I had quite the eventful childhood.
Huh. That sounds like it must have been tough.
Yes. It would take a long time to explain, if you asked, so let's leave it at that for now. As fate would have it, it ended up as the apprentice. Or maybe more like an assistant to a notable paranormal expert. Schools have always had more paranormal disturbances because young people tend to be more susceptible to these things. I'm sent to schools that may experience something paranormal and put a stop to it before it happens.
Wow, that's amazing. So it's like a part-time job you do while also being a student?
Well, I do help maintain public order, but it's all part of my training, so I don't get any money.
Oh, you've got it rough then. But still, that's really amazing. You were so cool when you faced off against the evil spirit.
I never know if I should be happy when you compliment me like that. But anyways, that's why it's up to me to resolve any paranormal issues at the school. And why I'm going to look into the cause of all this. But for now, let's head to school.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have your curse stone? Now that it's daytime and its power is diminished, I should be able to hold on to it. Want to give it a try?
Right. I do have it, but...
Yakko.
Is it really so wrong? Trying to bring Michio back, I mean?
I can't approve of it. The rite may seem like a dream come true, but it involves taking the lives of other people. Then...
Yeah, true.
I want to make sure this whole ritual ends without anyone getting hurt. That's what I believe, and that's what I'll put before anything else.
I'm sorry, but... is it okay if I hold on to it?
Yakko.
I promise I won't use the curse no matter what. But... maybe there's some other way. I just have this feeling that I shouldn't give up on the possibility just yet. That said, I'll help you. Even if it's to stop the curses. For the Michio that still exists within me, I'll settle things so that we can move forward.
Okay, but if you ever feel in danger, you can give me the curse stone at any point.
Right. Thank you, Mio.
Okay then, let's go. Huh?
I thought it unusually noisy. There's a big group of people and police in front of the school. Did something happen?
If the police are here, then something must have. I'll go ask.
Thanks.
This isn't good.
Huh? What happened?
Don't panic, okay? The first teacher who came to work this morning found something.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Joichi was found dead in the middle of the school grounds.
What?
They're closing the school for today. But that's not all. I didn't know this either since I didn't watch for morning news, but rumors are spreading that a number of bodies were found nearby.
What? There's no way. Why? Could it be because of the curse?
We don't know enough to say. From what I heard, Mr. Joishi's body was in the middle of the grounds. But his body was covered in bruises like he'd fallen from somewhere high.
Weird.
Taking into account his unnatural death and the timing, it's very likely it has something to do with the curse.
You're saying someone used their curse on him last night?
Seems like it, doesn't it?
But that's so scary! Yeesh. So the curses really do kill people. And someone used it!
Shh. Keep your voice down, okay? What would happen if another curse bearer heard you?
Sorry.
I wish we had a little more information, but they've locked up the front gate. Maybe we could sneak in through the back entrance. That person over there. Isn't that Hitomi Okada?
You're right. That's unusual. Oh, but she was at the school last night, too.
She must know something about Mr. Joichi. Let's see what she has to say.
Oh, Mio, wait for me!
Cristina?
Huh? So, you're telling me the two of you were the ones at the school last night? No sense hiding it, then. Plus, I owe you one, Mio. I'll tell you everything I know.
Thank you.
She owes you?
Oh, yeah. Right after I transferred here, there was a bit of trouble.
She gave me one of those, what was it? Oh, exorcisms.
Huh. So that's what it was.
Did you hear about Mr. Joichi?
Heard about it? I've known about it since last night. Saw that asshole bite it on the school grounds myself.
What? You saw it happen?
Tell us about it. What happened exactly?
I don't really know myself. It was pitch black. What can I tell you? It was almost dawn, probably around 3. Started freaking out all of a sudden, ran out onto the ground like something was chasing him, then screamed.
Justin?
Oh, somebody help me! Forgive me, Michio!
Or something like that while he was running around.
Michio? He mentioned Michio?
Was there anyone else on the grounds?
It was too dark to see from where I was. For just a second, I think I saw a girl in a school uniform with her hair in braids.
Uh-huh.
I didn't go out to make sure, so it could have been nothing for all I know. I heard him begging for his life like, I was wrong and I'll do anything. And all of a sudden his arms and legs snapped, even though he was just standing there.
His arms and legs broke without anything being done to him?
Fell over and quit moving, so I thought I'd better get out of there. Then he croaked. That's all I saw.
I see.
But from what you've told us, it almost sounds like Michio's ghost chased down Mr. Jonuchi and killed him.
Well, if I know anything about that, I'm just telling you what I heard him say.
Did you tell that story to the police?
Nope, and I ain't gonna. You can count on them for shit. Not like they believe such an insane story anyways.
Right. But there must be at least one person in the police worth trusting, right?
Yeah, I guess. There was this one cop who always got on my case about stuff. He died just the other day.
Oh, he did. Sorry to hear that.
everyone who gets involved in me ends up dead. Maybe I really am cursed. Pisses me off.
You've got it all wrong. The spirit that possessed you wasn't that kind of spirit.
Huh? Wasn't?
Yeah. This was just an unfortunate coincidence. So I'm sure that was